I don't think you get demonetized for talking shit about JonTron. And for the record, Hitler was in fact not right. He was probably the least right ever.
Hitler was incorrect about a great number of things.
Basically everything, if we're being honest.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, he breathed oxygen.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have, so, I mean, wrong.
Yeah, there's that.
He did eventually stop. That was good.
That was pretty
Yeah, I
good.
like that part.
If he ever did.
Oh my god. So the final battle's with Garland, and Garland has got quite the...
Does he say, I will knock you all down?
No, he doesn't.
It's literally the only thing I want him to do.
That's one place where it would have made sense. It's like your back falls over in this game.
I, Garland, will knock you all down. And it actually, like, would work.
I'm disgusted.
So am I.
Yeah, so this is quite the collection of bosses, and God help me if this is one of those bullshit battles that can come back to life.
Also, anybody who mains Young Link is a piece of shit. Anybody?
Say what?
Anybody who mains Young Link in Smash is a piece of shit.
Wow.
Seems like you continually have issues with Young Link. I believe this is not the first time this came up.
I feel like he continually has issues with everyone. He's playing Little Mac.
That is a good point.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not even gonna deny it.
I knew you would agree with that.
I love those King of Skill videos, where it's just like him doing like montages of ridiculous stunts, complete with like cut with a bunch of like memes and shit. He's extremely good at what he does. But like for almost all of them, it's just like him. The titles are just this character is bad, and like him just styling on everybody with that character. For Link, it was Link is fun, just like dead. Like this is what you assholes say about Young Link, but no, I'm not. I don't agree with it. It pains me to say this. So, oh, I see. We're back in Bismuth. We're back in Bismuth land.
Bismuth?
I'm going to get you a picture. You can look at it later. But that the diagram, the designs on the walls and stuff are the way Bismuth hardens.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so this battle looks completely insane. Like, to the point that I'm not even certain I'm going to succeed in any way. Like, it's 5 Fiends and a Garland. And Garland is continually using Quake, which unfortunately makes my stacks fall over, like, much faster than they should. Okay, in the chat, you will find a very cool image. This is actually what Bismuth looks like when it hardens. It is cool as hell. This is a naturally occurring thing. This is not like, oh, somebody cheated this or somebody molded this. Somebody poured it into a mold like that. No, that is a natural formation.
Let me see. Where'd you post this?
General and Yell.
So what is a natural formation of?
This because it has a very low melting point.
No, wait. I didn't hear a natural formation of what?
Bismuth. Type of metal.
Bismarck.
Bismarcky.
Yes.
The very same.
Baby,
You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you.
That was terrible.
No, I don't give a fuck.
You ever heard that song? He's like wailing off key the entire time.
Yeah, he's absolutely doing that on purpose. Like, we were just being true to the source.
I would have joined along, but I do have a noise limit that I'm capped.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we better not make CaliScrub.
Oh yeah, we better not make CaliScrub break the rules. And now I'm just looking at really cool pictures of Bismuth instead of, watching the stream. Because, let's be real,
It's cool. This is gonna go on for a while. I can tell.
Oh God. Like, I'm glad that it's ending tonight. I am.
I mean, one way or another, we're done tonight. Like, if I don't win this battle, we're gonna try some of the other battles, and that's about that.
Yeah.
Is this the final battle or no?
I mean, this is the final battle at the end of the final dungeon. There are 2 other battles available.
2 lesser battles.
Well, they might not even be lesser, but they at least don't have attendant dungeons. So at least I can just kind of walk up to them and do them. And this dungeon had some bullshit to it, so...
Oh, he did.
Like, there were parts where you couldn't use items, and it was like, fuck you. I wonder if it's even worth healing at the moment.
Never.
Never.
Yeah, the answer was no, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Like, I can see a route to victory here, but it ain't, like, guaranteed.
It's meant for the entire way through.
Like, I'm making progress. Like, at least these jerks aren't, like, healing.
So
I'm playing
all the fights, the bosses that you fought in the previous, like, retreads of dungeons?
Yeah, no, this is all 4 of the Fiends and Garland all at once. And I don't even know, like, Garland's deal. So, like, this is...
His deal is just trying to... Yeah, he tries to knock you all down.
Garland.
So I'm playing the PS4 Spider-Man game instead of watching them.
I understand that.
And I really wanted to talk about how much I appreciate that I'm allowed to wear a suit that just completely changes the shading of Spider-Man to be super cel-shaded, and that looks ridiculous during any and all storytelling.
That's beautiful. What about the Miles Morales one that's animated like at a slower frame rate than everything else?
Is this animated like Into the Spider-Verse? Very excited to when we get to Miles Morales, but I wanted to finish the original PS4 game properly before I played it. That one also has like a bunch of unique animations that only play when you're in that costume. So
that is cool. I really like that. I really like that. Like they actually said, no, we are animating this at half speed because that is an important like visual distinction. A lot of people would be like, of course it needs to be up 60 frames per second. And they said, no, we aren't doing that because we actually care about like artistry and shit.
Artistically have fewer frames.
Yeah.
It makes sense. You need to change my superpowers.
Need to change your superpowers.
Oh, that's not good, actually.
Soup.
Whoop whoop, it's time for soup.
Oh dear. That went places? Bad places. People died here. The wrong way.
I think I'm almost taking out the Kraken.
Defeated Lich King, time out with a channel. Over earth, fire, water, air. Open the portal, went back 2,000 years to the temple of the fiends. Now we four light warriors haunting your dreams.
I feel like this game just made like the most unintentional argument for police disarmament I've ever seen.
How so?
There's like a prison break happening, and someone's like, and like you get a call from the police that's like, shit, they've gotten into the armory. And Spider-Man's like, what does that mean? And they just respond as though this is normal. It means a bunch of the inmates have rocket launchers.
My god, that is... Damn. Like, that's not what, that wasn't what they were going for, but that's what they said.
Yeah. Like, this is an argument for you shouldn't have had those in the first place, jackass.
Hey, it's the Marvel Universe. They can have Iron Man suits by now.
That's the dark future of our universe. Iron Man suits are gonna get made just to give them to the police. Just some fucking ass.
It's like how,
That's your description
how
of
they
it.
had the ball cop, which was
What do you
the
want from me,
rolling,
buddy?
the rolling robot ball cop, and literally everybody who saw it said, "Oh, how cute! I'm gonna kill it with a baseball bat." And everybody was like, "No, don't kill it. It's cute." And they're like, "No, we don't have to kill it. We get to kill it."
Is that the thing that died in Philadelphia trying to hitchhike?
No,
A lot
no,
of
that
things
was-
died in
That
Philadelphia.
wasn't a cop. That was just Philadelphia being Philadelphia. Although I hope Philadelphia would kill robot cops. It's good to kill robot cops.
Listen, after this election, I have a lot more like personal fondness for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
As the person on the stream who like has family that's literally from Philly, I have to say, they will come through in a pinch.
Yeah.
I just really enjoyed this last couple days during the election where things just got real crazy over there.
Well, this well places.
Oh, we've all given up, man.
Yeah, no, we won't give that.
I mean, I'm making genuine progress in this fight, so that's good.
Yeah, it's just that at this stage, like, neither you nor I remembers why you started this fight, or why you'll finish it.
Yeah, like it's one of those like Sisyphus things where like, does Sisyphus even remember a time before he was rolling a rock up a hill? Probably
Would
not.
it even be relevant to him if he could?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now that like less of the fiends are alive, Garland has some sort of like crazy death ability, as one does.
I love as one doing.
I mean, the last two
Cineroid
fiends
just killed
standing are
himself the
looking
second
kind
he saw
of
me. Go figure. I'm gonna ask for a rematch.
Step to the beat.
Yes, I'm right here.
I was thinking more in the Dance Dance Revolution sense. That's okay.
Well, sorry,
I
but
would not step to you, I'm not gonna lie.
do not step to me! Fucking Rappy. That's a deep fucking cut.
At this stage, yeah.
Don't step to me! Do not step to me! Do not step to me! Don't
Right, like
step to me!
We've reached a point where it's like, that's all cut, and it's probably for the best that no one will ever understand it again.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we can enjoy it.
We can. I think I just got baited. This guy's not gonna give me the homie stock.
Cruising in his Pinto, he sees homie did stuff.
Damn, I just got wiped out. Fuck you, game.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
The game's over.
Not gonna bother with that again. I mean, that was like 10 minutes of a battle that ended.
You can go
because of-
YouTube up whatever the hell happens if you win that.
No,
Yeah.
we'll actually even put the YouTube link in the Let's Play. We will find it for you.
Yeah, it's not even gonna be hard, I guarantee it.
I mean, everything was saved, so it's like, you know, not too worried. Now let's go see what the other two big boss battles are.
Do we have to?
I mean, we're just going to see
We have
them.
to see them, we don't have to win.
If we lose, we lose. One of them
We
is with
die,
a,
we die.
the one we're going to try now is with a very familiar character.
If he dies, he dies.
Do, 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 do.
So, how did we revive the stupid cat thing that gave us all 9 of its lives?
We
First
got
to do
an
1-0.
extra life from a big black fox that was like its evil cousin.
Wait, so
Is this like the Harry Bus episode of Aqua Teen?
Oh god,
I'm
that
like-
boss. Oh, that thing's horrifying.
That's right, I'm the hairy
killing
butt.
I'm slowly killing it as they slowly saw out. What were they even stealing? The muffler?
Yeah, my catalytic converter.
Oh, catalytic converter.
Yeah.
It's just made out of meat and it's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's full of blood. And like I'm his brother, the shaved bus. who gives free rides to the elderly, but if you must kill me so that my asshole brother can live, do it. And Frylong's like, this is an ethical dilemma, and Carl just cuts the other one right out. And both of them die. Fuck your ethical dilemmas.
Okay, so as you can see, our other super boss here is Anna Cross and the mascot characters.
It's God.
Which, yes, I believe this is just supposed to be cathartic that you're allowed to, like, fight.
I don't know why. I have no opinions on it.
I missed the end of the fight with Garland. Did you win or did you get wiped out?
No, I got killed.
And that means you won, because you don't have to keep fighting Garland. There exists a universe where you would be doing that for the rest of our natural one.
I do not doubt that. And the sad thing is I'm probably going to, like, put together some decent stacks that can do it. But
It wouldn't be worth the time.
I'm not doing it on the stream.
Don't do that to yourself.
Better than that, Goggle Bob.
I don't believe that for a second.
You have friends who love you and wish that you would not do that to yourself or anyone else.
I mean,
Just
the
one
thing is
person
there's
cares about
probably
you
a
a lot.
solution. It's just a matter of... I mean, this is the kind of game... It's vaguely Pokemon-esque in that there's always a weakness to something. And it's just a matter of finding whatever that combination is and, in a manner of speaking, just bringing a dragon type to an ice battle or the opposite of that.
Yes, absolutely the opposite of that.
Wait, are dragons weak against the ice or something?
Yeah.
Dragons are weak against ice, yes. And they
There are
often
like two
have
things
double
they're weak
flying.
against, and ice and fairy.
Also,
What's
other
type
dragons.
weak against? Why would dragons be weak against dragons? Shouldn't dragons be strong against dragons?
The thing is, dragons are so strong that they have to be weak against themselves. Let me tell you about how bad this was in Gen 1 when there was only one type of dragon.
Only one type of dragon attack too, and it did
Which
fixed
was
damage.
useless, but the one dragon that was in the game was ridiculous.
Was it Gyarados?
No, Gyarados was not made a dragon because this was actually a balancing concern. Gyarados was so strong in every other fashion that making it a dragon essentially meant it had no weaknesses. Because it would have been Water Dragon, which would have meant that all of its water weaknesses were negated by Dragon types, and all its Dragon weaknesses, aka Ice, were negated by its Water types.
Okay, so this battle might be unwinnable because apparently our mascot character can bring other characters back to life.
Great, we got a Pokemon
Which is
trainer
canon,
here.
but it pisses me off.
If you play Smash Online and like have a custom rule set that spawns nothing but Pokeballs and assist trophies, you deserve to go to hell before you die.
No, that sounds really fun, actually.
That's what I
It's
usually do when I
miserable.
Stupid as shit.
It's miserable. Literally, it's always a fucking Jigglypuff main because they can just bounce around, just scooping up everything and activating everything, and then you get bodied by 4 AIs. It's misery.
That sounds incredible.
It's not even fun. I don't even know like who would find that shit fun.
Me!
Well, don't.
Too late.
Fuck you.
I find it fun. You can't stop.
Well, I'm sorry that you find bad things fun. Alright, so
I've never
what
stopped you
hurts?
from liking bad things.
So what hurts these assholes? Yes, you have. You're always telling me not to like bad things.
What bad things have I told you not to like?
You're always telling me not to hate good things, more accurately. But hating good things is the bad thing I like doing most.
This got really complicated for a second for some reason.
It's not that complicated. You don't want me to like a bad thing. The bad thing I like is hating good things.
This is very confusing.
It feels like a a claim that you started making when you realized your prior one was indefensible.
No, I love hating good things. You know this.
I'm just saying, like, you started making the claim the second you realized, oh wait, I don't usually tell you not to like bad things.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. I absolutely had to do a quick course correction there, but I'm still right. Terry mains.
Get serious.
Every maid you hate, let's face this.
If you're not a little Mac, you're an asshole. With like your jumps and your like ability to recover.
I mean, Terry's recovery is not amazing either.
It's not Little Mac level.
I mean, that's true of literally everyone in the game.
Exactly.
I love having the cell-shaded Spider-Man fight realistically shaded 7%.
Spaced that one properly. Get fucked, Terry. I win. I haven't won yet, but I got like a full stock ahead of him and like about 23%, so I'm probably gonna win. Unless I do something really boneheaded. Like get cocky and start bragging about my win before it's happened.
One thing I am curious about as I've been playing this game is that there's like a newspaper article I spotted earlier in the game where it was like, yeah, the Vulture got sentenced to 4 life sentences. And I like wonders, what the hell is the Vulture doing to get 4 life sentences? That is like an 80-year-old man in a bird suit who steals jewels.
All right,
Didn't he
Pete.
kill somebody or something?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Pete. Do you still have the FAQ open or whatever you were looking at?
I wasn't. I was just looking at the fucking Final Fantasy wiki.
Well, because you're looking for this battle because apparently it may or may not be unwinnable because the goddamn nonsense that the thing keeps bringing everything back to life. But I don't know if there's some sort of trick that I'm supposed to be doing to prevent that, or if it's just one of those dumbass. I mean, it's supposed to only have 9 lives, so I don't know if like you're supposed to remember the lore and you just have to fight it 5 times.
I mean, let me finish losing here, and then I'll let you know.
Okay, I'll just shoot and stuff.
Just keep doing what you're doing. It's probably working. It's probably what you're supposed to be doing, anyways.
I think I'm about to be obliterated, so okay.
It's like keep your fucking like mega elixirs. You got like 1 million of them, right?
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, they're continually doing this move where, like, one analyzes me and then the other one hits it, which is something.
Get fucked, Terry. Alright, let me see here. What's the name of the fight?
Enacross. Yeah.
How do you spell her name?
One moment.
It's not, like, just on the fucking screen?
No, it actually isn't.
Okay. Enacross.
Yes.
Alright, Enacross, let's see here. It's spelled with K. Not K. Let's see, Enacross. As a boss, here we go. Enacross boss. Super boss in the Maxima world of Final Fantasy. Got like her HP is 50,000 to 80. Formations, related energies. What? Doesn't seem to be any strategy information here.
Well, that's disappointing.
Alright, how to beat Enacross. To beat
Damn you, Anacros.
Enacross.
I mean, like, I might be doing the right thing. It's just a matter of if this is like...
Okay, it's a battle of attrition. I took around using a baby Palberry and Raymond for Ren. That's Pierce. Seraphy is mostly useless. It's really slow. That's totally useless Reddit post.
Anacros help, here we go.
Did you die?
No, I'm still here. Trying to kill them for an hour. Little craphead kept reviving them. Tam has a time limit, has a limit on time she can use her revival skill. Remember when you went to your first riff against Behemoth? Tam has a story built limit. So nine limits. So 9 revivals.
Okay, so I've done it 3 times so far. God.
Well, what's her limit? How many tails does a mythical? Jesus Christ! These GameFAQs posters are assholes.
Yeah, no, it's
Just fucking answer the question, you dipshits.
Imagine still like making routine posts on game boards on GameFAQs in 2020.
Well, these are all from 2 years ago.
2018, not much different. Let's be
Yeah, no, fair.
just the idea that would make a difference. Oh, 2 years ago, this was perfectly cool.
Yeah,
It
2
was
years
normal,
ago.
and then
Fine.
something happened.
Yeah, basically you have to kill him 9 times.
That
Oh,
sounds
Lord.
awful. Have you considered dying on purpose? to
There's
not
no
have-
getting off this train we're on.
There is. It's called dying on purpose.
I know in my heart that if I don't do this now, I'm just gonna come back and do it later.
Why?
Because he's Goggle Bob.
Please love yourself.
Love yourself, bitch.
That's the thing that Beat will take away from this entire movie.
That is the only thing I'll take away from this LP, and I wasn't even on that call. I just wrote it up.
I like that you went back and edited it in, too.
That's because, like, I had gotten, like, to the end of the video and was like, okay, I'm basically done, I'll just hit post. And then, like, I was still listening to it, and I just heard her say, love yourself, bitch. And I was like, nope, gotta add that, that's important. Can't leave that out.
I do not know how you're supposed to do this when they're not cheating circumstances, because this is just...
I would assume very slowly.
I wonder if I can actually do this, or if the game is just a bitch. Because the game telegraphs that they're going to hit this character, so I'm using Reflect on her. And Reflect doesn't work, just like I thought. I hate everything about that.
Fantasia.
Sundasa.
Weak.
What is the point of having a situation wherein there's, like, they telegraph what's going to happen, and so maybe you can defend against it, and no, you can't. No. Why did you even think that? So somebody at Square thought it would be fun to have a battle that is never changes, but is just, you have to do it, like, 9 times. Within the same battle, without any clear indicator that you're making progress at all. I am personally offended by this.
It's a bad video game, dude. I've been saying this for a while. It's not a good video game. Didn't you just kill her? I mean, like, she should be out of hit points after that. I mean, right?
Should be, shouldn't she?
I mean, like, her bar is empty.
Yeah, no, filled again.
God damn it. Pretty strong, holy.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
like, they do kind of make a point of that she's kind of a joke. Oh, I think I'm going to lose now. Oh well.
Maybe.
Fanboy, you got your wish.
Hooray!
Party has fallen. Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
I have to go
so
in there
yes.
with, like no weaknesses, which is doable. Okay, and now let's just check out the absolute last thing. See if that's more passable. Yeah.
Somehow doubt it.
So anybody got a pick for what game we'll play next week, which will not be
Don't make Cry 5.
Yeah, no.
I was thinking I could take over streaming for evening and do some Tonight We Riot. If that's all right,
We could do that.
guys.
Why
That
can't we
if you
play Devil May Cry 5?
because setting up. Wait, you have that right, Goggle Bob?
I do have Devil May Cry 5. I could give it a shot from scratch.
Yeah. I just wanted to
Good
play
and
tonight.
should.
I just wanted to play Tonight We Riot because it's cool and I like it.
I mean, there's no reason you can't. I'm just saying. It's a good game and you should do it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. But partially, I want to revisit it because I'm really happy that the bad guy in the game and in the real life ate shit recently.
Oh,
You know,
This
like
is-
I'm aware that like everything he's doing is continuing to damage the very idea of democracy, and that all of our built-to-fail systems are in fact failing, and that it really doesn't. The inevitability of essentially a slow death of our dying nation is inevitable. But it is nice to see him eat shit very publicly. That's pretty cool. I'm okay with that.
You want
know?
to hear my political belief on what actually happened?
What?
I
Yeah,
am-
sure.
I am 100% convinced that what happened was Mitch McConnell was like, dude, if we push through this judge, you'll totally be able to be president. And Trump totally believed that.
Oh, absolutely.
And,
Trump,
like, he's still clinging to this because he got so completely obviously hoodwinked.
dude, like, we've all known he's a fucking moron. That's, like, the only thing you ever needed to know about Trump is the fact that he's a fucking moron. So it's kind of nice to see him get publicly exposed as a fucking moron. It feels fake saying that because he exposed himself as a fucking moron every day of his life.
It's nice to see him have consequences.
Yeah. They're like, really gimped and bootlegged consequences, but there's
But it
something, damn it.
It beats getting everything he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I will not be truly happy until he either is rotting in jail or until a video of somebody just running up to him and jump kicking him in the face gets leaked to the internet. One of those two. But, I'll take what I can get.
The hell?
Just like beautiful, smooth, 400 frames per second of him like literally just like tumbling to the ground under somebody's boot and breaking his jaw on the pavement. God.
It'll be like the Richard Spencer video, but much more detailed and much longer.
Yes, exactly. 8 different angles.
It will win every Oscar imaginable.
I would give it like 15 Oscars. I would literally find a way to join the Academy just to nominate it.
Find a way.
I would find a way.
It'd be worth it.
I would go the distance for that shit.
I don't actually have any medium Pokemon with me. See if this works. So apparently to unlock this boss you have to do 6 different random puzzles. I may or may not have the patience.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no. We can revisit this. if you
Fine.
wanna do it off stream, but like I am tapping out, dude. It is midnight. I'm done.
Fine.
For 3.5 hours is enough for one evening. I'm sorry. I tried.
Yeah,
dude. I
no,
tried.
this is kind of bullshit. Alright, well, everybody have a good night. You've seen 90% of the Maxima content. This is what's important.
Very important. All right. Good night, all.
Everybody have a
good
good one.
Peace.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to have an entire other stream to wrap up this content, but I did kind of want to avenge myself upon the final bosses. So this is Goggle Bob alone explaining what you're seeing here. The third final mystery boss is the Immortal Black Dragon, or Immortal Dark Dragon, excuse me. You have to find 6 different switches all over the world via airship in order to unlock that, and also you have to do these stupid elemental stacking quests, which are a giant pain in the butt, and I'm rather glad we didn't do them on the stream. After you've done that, you can go back to the first floor of the Crystal Tower, and once you're there, you're back in the reused area that Brandelis used to trick the twins, like 10 chapters back. Once you are there, you can then fight the Immortal Dark Dragon. I can remember that name sometimes. This is apparently a boss that originated in the anime that was supposed to support the mobile version of World of Final Fantasy. I assume he's supposed to be super duper scary, but he is pretty much just a thinner version of Brandelis. Yes, Immortal Dark Dragon. He isn't all that strong compared to some of the other bosses, but he is the only one that fights you 1-on-2 as opposed to like entire teams. But he does eventually summon up a duplicate that has something like 9,000 HP. If you do not kill a duplicate quickly, it will absolutely kill you. His most powerful attack is Dragon Dive, which is going to obliterate you, and once again, that move can be used by the duplicates as I understand it, so you best kill them very quickly. Toward the end of the battle, he'll summon up a total of 3 duplicates, so you will be completely wiped out if all 4 of them destroy you. But using area of effect magic, or whatever you've got that's going to be able to pull that off, will absolutely destroy it. And then you can, kill the immortal creature. When you do actually defeat him, the final hit will trigger one last Dragon Dive. So if you happen to do it while you're really low on HP, guess what? You're not going to survive. But if you're keeping everybody topped off, you should be fine, even if you are toppled over. So that's one hidden boss down. Hooray for everything. Your rewards are various mega elixirs and mega potions, and one completely unique item that is left on the ground in front of you, which is the initial haste mirror jewel, which allows you to start a battle with haste. Anyway, going back to avenge myself upon Garland, you do have to repeat not the entire dungeon, but at least Garland's section of the dungeon to get back there if you've left and are returning. Here we are with the battle that killed me the last time. Hooray for everything. In this case, I'm going to kill Lich first with a couple of X potions, and then use water magic continually because both Tiamat and Carrie are weak to water. So, the basic trick to this battle is to kill as much of the enemy party as quickly as possible, and also a quick way to do that, or at least an effective way to do that, is to summon Bahamut, however we want to call this, which can use a move called Mega Flare, which I don't think I used in the actual stream at any point, but I did use it repeatedly in the Coliseum, which happened off screen. The whole point of Bahamut's Mega Flare is that it becomes more powerful the more HP Bahamut has lost while he's summoned. So, if you use it when he's at critical red HP, he's going to do a lot of damage to a lot of the opponents. And also, fun fact, as I said, I didn't use this on the stream, and it kind of looks cool, so we're just going to let that play out at normal speed, as he absolutely obliterates. Well, actually, he doesn't effectively obliterate anybody in this group, but they lose a lot of HP. Yeah, that's more damage than I could ever do. And also he gets wiped out by a counter, which is kind of amusing. Anyway, continue a water spell stone until you're down to Garland and Kraken. It's not easy going at any point, but Garland and Kraken isn't too bad because Kraken predominantly just uses Dispelga and flooding moves. Now we're down to Garland. Once all the fiends are defeated, Garland loses a bunch of elemental protections. So if you've just got Garland, he is strong, but he's also incredibly weak to elemental attacks. And there he is, defeated. Once again, you get some Mega Elixirs, and the ability to use Garland as a Mirage. There isn't much left to kill in the game, so I haven't really tried him out, but he is supposedly very strong. And fast, apparently. 22 agility ain't bad. And you get a happy little congratulations message. Couldn't have done that on the stream, but whatever. Back to Enna Cross. Enna Cross is difficult because essentially your opponents have 9 Phoenix Downs. So we are speeding things up in this stream, and for the record, I'm just going to show you everything, just sped up to something like 4,000% speed. But the important thing to know here is that your mascot character, whom nobody has liked the entire time, can use effectively 9 Phoenix Downs over the course of the battle. So you have to defeat at least one of them 9 different times. Also, very annoying for this battle is the fact that Enna Cross is clearly adapted to be a opponent in this fight, but never actually really designed for that. And they're reusing assets, obviously. Here, Enna has already died, but you will note that she's still just standing there, and they didn't even give her a falling over animation. Anyway, this whole battle wound up taking real life 40 minutes, which, once again, I'm not upset we didn't do that on the stream. When you finally defeat them, you get some experience points, as is the tradition. You get a few Mega Elixirs, Mega Ethers, and your big important prize is once again a little thing on the ground that gives you initial Regan, which means you start with the Regain ability, which is great. After you've done all that, you're informed that an additional rumor opened called Knock on Time's Door. I will get there eventually. These are the other big things that we did. This will allow you to open a brand new door in Plaza 99, which sounds exciting and all. But once you actually go over to this brand new glittery rainbow door, it turns out it's just another fight against the final boss of the game. Now, up to this point in the post-game, you weren't able to repeat the final battle, so if you were looking forward to seeing the ending and what have you again, this is super exciting. Except for we did a Mega Man Battle Network nonsense thing here, wherein the final boss, having defeated all the super bosses, is now about like 100 times harder. Which unfortunately in World of Final Fantasy just means it does more damage and has more HP. Of course, this kind of balances with the fact at this point that you've got things like Garland and everything else, but, you know, it makes things a little bit more difficult if you want to see the ending. Regardless, it's difficult but not completely insane to beat the first part of the final boss. And then the second part is predominantly just a matter of making sure you have as many elemental resistances as possible and being shelled up when the final boss uses its own version of Mega Flare, which again I don't think appeared on the actual stream because we beat it too quickly, but fun fact, Bahamut is a gun. Or maybe a laser cannon. Regardless, as you can see, his super mega attack is super long and kinda strong. And this capture actually happened to be not with shell on, so as you can see, it's survivable. Anyway, survive that enough times to beat the final boss, and you get one final cutscene that wasn't in the original version, only in Maxima. I'm not going to just show it completely, but know that it involves Win, and it involves an angry version of Diablos that's apparently from another world, and most importantly, it involves... we're almost there. it involves what is clearly one of the twins that has become some sort of sad cloak creature. And I can't say for certain whether or not this is goofing on Kingdom Hearts or just showing that they only know how to follow the plot of Kingdom Hearts. But one way or another, we have a dual-wielding, he's got 2 gauntlets now, cloak-wearing version of the original character, which is exactly how the original Kingdom Hearts did its teaser image too. So I can't say, but there is definitely a parallel there. But whatever. They kind of deliberately make it look like things are brightening up, so maybe it's a joke, maybe it's a tease for World of Final Fantasy II, I have no idea. Anyway, that is the absolute end of the Maxima content. Except for the fact that, you know, I didn't note every new Mirage, which is kind of interesting because when you're playing with the Mirages in Maxima, you can see that there are maybe a few things that weren't cleaned up when they were put into the DLC, not used. And also one other thing that I forgot to mention was that you can go fishing with Noctis in the Maxima version, which I don't even think you see Noctis' face, but you can play a little rhythm game that involves fishing. Alright, that is everything in World of Final Fantasy Maxima. We are going to call it a night. Hope you've enjoyed watching. That's the end of the official Let's Play portion of this Let's Play, but there might be something else coming soon. Alright, have a good one.